Hello. Everything is currently growing in the right direction. We've got the following going up. I believe we've went up like 6 or 7K today on Instagram. It's flipping insane. If you're on TikTok, you're not following me on Instagram, get on it. That's where all the best stuff is. We have got like something like a cool 1.2, 1.3 million views last I checked in the last day on an Instagram page or on an Instagram post. And obviously, I launched my first ever self growth event there on the weekend with about 80 individuals at it. So things are looking good, but obviously, like, I want to make sure that I mention what's good and what's not so good. Thank you very much, brother. Um, there's going to be, whenever there's ups, there's going to be downs. Whenever there's high, there's going to be lows. Whenever there's mountains, there's going to be valleys. So yeah, I don't play, boy. I have 18K likes on one of the videos. Fair play, brother, or on a comment from a video. That's it. It's mad. It's very hard to actually fathom how many people that is. Like 1.3 million. It's like, what the fuck? It's something you're never gonna understand, or something like, it's just, you cannot understand how like big of a number that is. It just doesn't feel real. Um and it never will. Like right now, we've got over 30 people on the live, which is insane. Like 30 people, that's a lot of people. So thank you so much, everyone, for coming on. See if anyone has a question about anything to do with fitness, self improvement, personal development. I'm more than happy to answer it. Go ahead, speak now and fire. But yeah, I just wanted to basically say like a big warm, big fat thank you to everyone who's been supporting. Like I've been posting on social media now for 2.5 years, and only now my social media is really growing. Like it's growing so fast. I mean, I believe we went up 6 or 7 thousand followers on Instagram today. We've gained 1 million views on Instagram today. I think 125,000 on TikTok, and yeah, like it is insane because I've posted now over 1,250 times, I believe, and like my first year of posting, I barely improved, I barely went up. So just thank you very, very much, everyone who's been getting involved, everyone who's been supporting, everyone who's found value from the content. Also, we've got over 25 people here. I like to give back. So see if anyone here wants any help with their fitness, they want a free meal plan. I give out free meal plans. Just message me the word meal plan on Instagram, and then I'll get back to it personally. I'll make sure you got your meal plan sent over to you, and yeah, I can help you out. Just now that we're in January, now a lot of people are looking into shaping up their fitness and their health. So message me meal plan if you would like a meal plan, everyone. Someone asked what inspired laying down like that. Just a random thought, or was it planned? No, so I did the lying down on the floor. I did it in Belfast like a year and a half ago, and it did okay. And then one of my clients, actually, I was out filming with him, that kindness guy, Niall Donnan, absolute legend, doing amazing things. I was out with him filming, and he's the one that actually suggested. He said, "Why don't you do the lion on the floor video again?" And to be fair, it was one of those ones that I'd only done once. I had literally only done it once. All the the hugs and all, I do them a lot. Um, but yeah, it was just like, why don't I do the line on the floor? But it was the area I was in, it was class because it was packed. And then that's where there were random people walking past, and randomers got involved, which was amazing. And that's where like you really do find your people in a crowd like that. Like the fuck is mental how like just people randomly started lying down beside me. Like, and it just shows human connection. It shows first and foremost you personally, whenever you get yourself out of your comfort zone, whenever you put yourself in an uncomfortable situation, you are going to find your people if you endure. And also, number two, it just shows how kind humans can actually be. The fact that you can just lie on the floor and people are just going to lie beside you and give you support. And then once one person goes, third person goes, fourth person goes, fifth. And then by the end, there was about seven of us on the floor. I was only on the floor for 5 minutes. Imagine I stayed on that floor for like 15, 20, 25 minutes. Imagine all the people that would then join. And like, there's no purpose behind it. It's literally just lying on the floor. People just did it for the crack. So I actually want to see like how we can push this. How can we really push all these humans doing just different stuff, transforming? That's one of the big things about my events. It's like they're different. They're about proper self growth, properly thinking about your life and thinking about yourself in ways that you've never thought. So yeah, any questions, guys? Fire over. I'm just getting back to the all the ones on Instagram. If anyone here would like a free meal plan, I help people out with their health and their fitness. and results, just message me the words meal plan and I will send you it over. Just make sure it's on Instagram rather than TikTok, and I'll be getting back to them here within the next 24 hours. All you got to do is message a meal plan. So questions, let's see. TikTok, the events Owen are great. I was at my first one. It was amazing. Thank you very much, Carla. Sweet. Most underrated coach in country. Brother, what a lovely thing to say. Like that actually, you don't need to say that. Thank you very much. I do most of my time, people think I spend all my time out in the streets asking for hugs. Most of my time is not doing that. Most of my time is working behind a laptop, helping people to change their lives. Most of my time is not me doing all the rejection stuff. I do like maybe one filming day every week, if not every 2 weeks, and I film them mostly together. I'll film different videos, say I was just talking to the camera, but most of my videos are just filmed all at the same time, just for the purposes of saving time. Because obviously I run my own business, so I need to be very, very efficient with my time too. So yeah, and like getting a message like that is absolutely great. So thank you very much, user 7567. Normally people with users on their name are usually the people that hate, but you're showing them to not actually be as bad as they think. So yeah, someone said beautiful souls, beautiful souls. Who? I don't know who you're on about, but yes, I would assume. Hi mate, do you reckon you will start asking for hugs instead of hugs? Rejection therapy? No, I will not. Not a chance. I do not want to go to prison. I will not be able to coach or run my business if I am behind bars. So no, I will not. Hello from Northern Ireland. Hello. I'm here too. Most underrated math debater. I know. Okay. Do you remember me when I was the only one at the event from Dublin? Carla. Yes, I do. Wait. Yes, of course. Yeah, that was back in summer. Yeah, of course. But I did another event there over the weekend. It was in Belfast Castle. But yeah, I know what you're on about. You're on about the Cottage Wharf event that I did in my class. I've always wanted to use free will in public, but can't because I'm scared. What is your advice? That's a very broad question. So you need to like niche down your question. Like, what do you mean? I always want to use free will. What are you trying to do? Like, I always say this. I say this to my clients too. See, if you ask broad questions, you will get broad answers. If you just say, "Oh, I'm struggling with my diet," what about it are you struggling with? I'm struggling with my training. What about it are you struggling with? What part of your workout are you struggling? What part of your workout do you not understand? Always ask specific questions if you want help. Because you're saying I've always wanted to use free will. What do you want to do? Pick something specific you want to do and build yourself up from there. So one small thing. Okay, I want to be able to start a conversation with people and be better in public, like speaking. All right. Next time you order a coffee, just say to the barista, "How is your day today?" So simple. But like sometimes they look at you and they're almost like, can't believe this person's asked me this because they might be in a really busy place. And it completely just changes how you think about yourself because you're like, oh my God, I actually can ask people these things and I can actually put myself out there. And it doesn't have to be a massive deal. It doesn't have to be something mad. It doesn't have to be hugging strangers. It doesn't have to be lying on the fucking floor. It could be asking someone how their day was. It could be going to the gym and asking the receptionist, what's the crack? Or having a conversation, ask them about their family. Just get curious. Getting curious is so great. Someone said, what is your main business? My main business is coaching. So I help people with their body, their mindset, and their lifestyle. Dialed in, you call it. Basically help people to be dialed in, to sum that up. Sorry, I've missed a bunch of messages. Jay, congrats on the event, my man. I'll be at the next one. Thank you, Jay. I cannot wait to see you at the next one. I think we're going to do them twice a year, I think. So Mike said, I don't have Instagram. Can you do me one? Yeah, just send me a message here on TikTok. I just rather Instagram because I get back far faster on Instagram. If anyone has any questions or wants to get access, or text me for anything, just always text me on Instagram. TikTok, I don't really use it that much. I just upload the videos on it and then I go. Instagram's the one I'm actually active on. So yes, she said, clients, what do you do? Personal coach. Yes, I'm a coach. Help people with their body, mind, and life. And if anyone wants a free meal plan, completely free, no strings attached. Just message me meal plan, and I'll do what I can to help. Aaron, hello. Hope the event goes well. TikTok live. Who is this man? Aaron Marlowe. Is that the Aaron Marlowe? I think it is. It is indeed. Aaron, how are you? Hope you're all good. The event was on Saturday. So it's already happened. It happened there 2 days ago. I need to keep checking there. But no, thank you very much. And it did go really well. So appreciate that. Do you recommend intermittent fasting for dieting? So intermittent fasting, it can be used for dieting, but you need to be careful about it, because whenever you're intermittent fasting, you'll find that a lot of people during the window where they can't eat. For anyone that doesn't know what intermittent fasting is, it's barely even fat. It's barely even fasting. You just eat during a certain time of day. So you won't eat for say 16 hours, and then you'll have an 8-hour window where you eat all your food. See, if you're eating over your calorie deficit, if you're eating more food in that 8-hour window, you're still going to gain weight. You will still gain weight. It's about calories in, calories out. Intermittent fasting can be used as a tool because people are less likely to overeat if they're only doing an 8-hour window. So that works for you. That's good. The only problem is with muscle building. See, if your fasting window is small, if it is 6 to 8 hours, if you are trying to maximize the amount of muscle you want to build, you actually want to spread out your protein throughout the day. So it actually can be counterproductive. But it really depends on your goals. A lot of people just want to like maintain the muscle they have, or they don't really overly care about maximizing the muscle growth. But if you do want to max it out, intermittent fasting isn't going to be the best for that. Are you a fitness coach or life coach or all? I wouldn't call myself a life coach. I don't believe I don't think it's right if I go about calling myself a life coach, because I haven't unlocked everything in life. There's a lot of things I haven't unlocked. I'm still young. I haven't found my soul. So I think you need to find your soul before you call yourself a life coach. But I help people out with their bodies, so changing their physique through fitness, through training, through nutrition, through looking at their sleep, looking at all those different parts, their mindset. So like their limiting beliefs, taking action, their agency, and then their lifestyle. So like how they think about themselves, what they do each day, what direction they're going in, and how they actually think about their past. I help them with that. I wouldn't call myself a life coach though, because a life coach, it's like I haven't went to that level yet. And I'm someone that prides myself, and I have a bunch of different coaches myself. I have like a mindset coach, I have a bodybuilding coach, I have a like business coach, social media coach. I'm learning every single day. And I think if you constantly learn, a genius isn't someone who has all the answers. A genius is someone who asks the right questions. So I'm always learning. Everything I learn from all the money I spend and all my different coaches, I then use that for my clients. But no, I'm not a life coach. Yes, hope that answered the question. If you do want to know anything more about coaching, I have an Instagram page tailored to it. Just go to the Owen McGinn page, and then it's actually tagged. It's at Dialed In by McGinn on Instagram. This guy likes driving around and cheating on his girl. Who, me? I don't have a girl. I'm from Tyrone, to be honest. Is shite having so many breakdowns this week. Breakdowns. Oh, sorry. There's a bunch of messages I have just missed. We've got, do you judge people that are dialed out on? No. So here's and I actually said this at the event. I think everyone has certain needs that they need to go for. So some people want to be very, very rich. Some people want to make a whole lot of money. Some people don't. Some people think they want that, but they don't actually want that. Some people want to be in really good shape and like absolutely max out their stats and that. Some people don't. Some people like gaming. Some people like nutrition. Some people like sport. Some people like Dungeons and Dragons. You're always going to reach the need that you want to go for. So for some people, they are in pain right now because they know that they have a potential that they're not fulfilling. But there's other people that are doing the same stuff, but they don't feel they have a potential and they don't want to go for more. And that's okay. I don't feel, and I see people online do it all the time, and I see coaches do it all the time. I don't feel it's right to look at people who don't want to change and don't want to improve and judge them. What I do is I speak, and I try my best to speak in my content to the people who actually want to change. So if you're someone that actually wants to change, that knows they have a potential, but you're not fulfilling it, then I'm the coach for you. But I'm not the coach that's here to try to force someone to do something that they don't want to do. If someone doesn't want to get into shape, I can't help you. If someone doesn't want to change their mindset, I can't help you. If someone doesn't want to change their lifestyle and they're actually happy with where they're at, I'm not going to take your money, because that's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to help people who need the help. So yes, I don't judge people that are dialed out. What would you recommend? I'm very petite and like skinny fat. I don't need enough. So maintaining. It's hard for me to help on this because I don't actually know what you're doing. I don't know. You say you don't eat enough. I don't actually know what you're eating. I don't know if you're under fueling, if you're eating less than you should, if you actually are eating more because you don't know what's going in your food. I can't answer that because I don't actually know enough about you. And if I answered that, I would be doing you a disservice because I could give you some bad advice because I don't actually understand your situation. So before I give you any advice, I need to understand your situation. If you really do want help, just go to Instagram, shoot me a message, and I'll get back to you there. Jay said, Owen took your advice and set up own TikTok account for football. Keep inspiring, bro. Jay, love to see it. Tag me on something. Tag me on something or send it to me on Instagram so I can take a look and drop you a follow. Show some support. Love it. I've just been seeing your videos laying down on the floor and letting people get over fear. Beautiful. I'm from Toronto. Oh, I've seen that one. This guy, I've already seen that one. I don't have a girlfriend, so I don't cheat my girlfriend, by the way. Do you live in Dublin? No, I do not live in Belfast. Can a man not exercise his right to pipe tarts? Yeah. What do you think of the carnivore diet? So carnivore diet, I did actually do it a few years ago. I've probably tried all the diets at this point. With carnivore, I just ended up like binge eating when I wasn't on it. There definitely is. You see a lot of people do take it, and you find people who are on the carnivore diet. They like live by it. Like they preach it so much. And fair play to them. When I did it, I ended up just like binge eating whenever I got the chance. Like it just led to really bad habits. And also it also depends because of the fact that if you want to gain muscle, something that's really going to help you is carbs in your diet. The whole point of carnivore diet is that you don't have carbs. So it depends where you're at. If you have enough muscle mass that you're happy and you want to try the carnivore diet, well, yeah. And like obviously, if you're eating the carnivore diet, you're eating less processed food. Not that there's anything bad with processed food, but you're going to be eating less, and you're going to end up as a result eating more natural food, organic food. So you are going to feel better naturally, but that's not actually carnivore. A lot of the time, that's just because you're eating more natural whole foods, and you could be doing that with carbs too. So yeah, that's my answer to that. Like I can't really say it's great or not great. I'm not a nutritionist as well. By the way, if anyone has any other questions, just let me know. We've got so many. We actually do have so many questions, and I haven't even got to Instagram. All right, I'm going to take a break from TikTok 2 seconds and go to Instagram now. We've got people through Instagram now too, and I haven't got back to Instagram in ages. Keep up the good work. Chat my DM when you get a chance. 100%. Sorry, my DMs are flooded at the moment. I am going to get back to them all tomorrow. I do have my client check-in day, but I'm going to get back to them all after. So, yes, I got a hernia in the middle of work, but so how can I make sure that it will not happen again? Go to your doctor, please. I am not a doctor. I cannot help you with your hernia at work. I'm sorry. Hello, it's Ronas. Hope you're doing well. I just saw your video about facing your fear and not to be afraid. It was really cool. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Just remember, if it's scary, if it's out of the comfort zone, if it makes you feel nervous, do it, because that is where the next level of growth is. David, the man. David, no, you're the man. No, David, you're the legend yourself. May I have to message you again for more advice. If you want any advice, just put it in here and I'll answer it here in front of everyone. Hi, I've actually been working on getting out of my comfort zone myself. Tried 2 single events alone and now working on going to bar alone. Awesome. And I hope you feel a lot better for it. I know I feel a lot better when I do those things outside of my comfort zone. Any opportunity you can, just go for it. Go for it. I cannot help you with your hernia, Sib. You need to go to the doctor, brother. You have to go to the doctor. You got to go to the doctor, man. I wish I could do something for you here, but I can't. I'm hosting Sooner or Jack Third Me meet up in Dublin. Yeah, let's go. Let's collab. We'll love to have you. Lovely soul here. Yeah, brother, send me a message. I'll look into it. I can't make any promises. I'm very busy with work. Like I am swamped with work. People think I do rejection therapy every day. I don't. Most of the time I'm coaching. Most of the time I'm behind a laptop or else meeting clients. Or on like phone calls and stuff. So I'm not as always out and about as people think. Brother, I can't help you with your hernia. I'm sorry. I am very sorry. I cannot help you with your hernia. The message keeps coming. The message does not stop. Do you think about people's opinion? Do I think about people's opinion? Yeah, we all do. Like it's part of being a human being to think about other people's opinion, to think about what other people think of us. The problem lies when you don't act on the thing you know you should act for, but you should act on because of someone's opinion. That's the problem. There's nothing wrong with caring what people think. There's nothing wrong with being nervous. There's nothing wrong with something being out of your comfort zone. What's wrong is if you use that as a reason not to take action, use that as a reason not to do the thing that you know you should do, not to do the thing that you know that will bring you towards your potential. That's what I think is wrong. I achieved a lot in the past year, but still I feel like I'm watching my life crumble right in front of me. Came here just to talk to people. Brother, let me know, what can I do? How can I help you? What do you need right now? Because of course, if you're going through a tough time, just remember those tough times, that is a down payment on the good time that's going to come. Because guess what? See, when there are highs, there's going to be lows that come after. See, when there's lows, there's going to be highs that come after. You cannot have a mountain without a valley. You cannot have it. So just remember, you're going to make it out of this. No bother at all. Right, back to TikTok. I'm friends with the lads from the Line on the Floor video, and I'm shocked by how popular it was. Yeah, it's got like over a million, probably towards 1.5 million now for on Instagram. What I do is speak in my content about bucking your ma. Beautiful. I may actually copy the line in the walking zone thing when it's warmer. Is that okay for you, brother? Go ahead. I'm not going to pretend I'm the CEO of Lying on the Floor. I'm most definitely not. Michael said, how much is your coaching? So we have different pricing packages available for the coaching. So if you send me a message and we can see what it is you actually need. Thing is, with my coaching, we don't just take on anyone, because if I was to take on anyone, I'm a one-man band. I would be absolutely swamped and the service wouldn't be where it's at. I wouldn't be able to get results. So we only take on a limited amount of people. That's why anyone who jumps on board a coaching, then I need to get to know them first, especially now with the following coming up and my following improving, because there's so many people reaching out for coaching. I could easily just be like, yeah, I'll take on all these clients and make all this money. But at the end of the day, if I do that, I'm going to mess up the service for the current clients. So yes, if you do want to inquire about coaching, just make sure you go to my Instagram, send me the message time. That's the fastest way. I'll see the message and I can get back to you. And then we can see from there. We are doing an intake here this week. So if you are looking to join, jump on it now before the fall and going up. I'm telling you, Instagram is going to hit 100K very soon. We're on about 55K. We went up about 7K this literally just today. We're going 100K soon. So if you are looking on board for coaching, now's the time to inquire. And if anyone wants a free meal plan, even to help them out for free, just send me the message meal plan and I will send it over. Right, I'm going to wrap this up very, very soon because it is getting very late and it is getting close or past my bedtime. So recently taken shit in KFC toilets after taking your advice and overcoming my anxiety. Recently taken a shit? What? Who's your favorite client and why is it Nathan Crawford? Oh, no, I can't talk. It might be Nathan Crawford, but I can't say that. I can't say that on live. You don't know who's watching. I don't pick favorites. I don't have any confidence, but want to see the video that you sleep on the ground. My confidence was back. I'm good to hear. I wasn't sleeping on the ground. I was just lying on the ground. Maybe I'll sleep on the ground for the next one. Maybe I'll try sleeping on the ground. Oh, lovely, lovely crack. I am going to wrap this up in the next few minutes. So if anyone does have any good questions, send it over. And I will go from there. Right, Instagram. I'm going to get back to your questions here finally. Just graduated from college and I've been taking a bunch of certification courses to try and boost my resume, but the job market in my country is cooked. Applying for remote jobs is impossible. Brother, what do you have control of right now? What can you do? What can you do in this situation? Where can you go? Where can you move? Where can you apply? Could you change job? Could you start your own business? You need to look at what you have control of, because there's no point either. Never ever complain when you have control over something. You know what I mean? So just use this as a chance to fucking look to see what is there. You know what I mean? Like if you have time to go on TikTok and scroll, you have time to go on and apply for extra jobs or see what other opportunities out there. I'm trying to lose weight by counting calories with an AI app. Do you think that will work to lose my belly? No, AI apps are kind of crap because you can't really tell like how much oil is in it. I wouldn't recommend AI apps. Just use a food scale and MyFitnessPal. That's what I do with all my clients. And if you go to the dialed in page on Instagram, which is tagged on my main Instagram page, you will see the results we get. And that is not from no fucking Cal AI apps. You don't get results from that. So yes, folks, we are going to shoot off. So if anyone would like help, if anyone would like a meal plan or meal plans, you'll get multiple sent over to you. Send me the message meal plan and I will make sure that you're sent and emailed over meal plans to help you on your fitness journey. So yeah, Michael, you need to just message me. Make sure you're messaging me, not here, message me on Instagram. I know you said you don't have Instagram, so just send me the message on TikTok, but ideally send it on Instagram because I get back on Instagram a lot faster. I can help a lot faster on Instagram. So yes, anyone looking at a meal plan, Send me the message meal plan. I'll do what I can to help as well. If you have any questions as well, I'll do what I can to answer it while I'm on Instagram. I'm going to get back to all my messages here tomorrow. Following is going up really fast, so I'm going to take time. It is going to take time for me to get through them all, but I will promise I'll get through them all. So yes, that is everything, guys. Thank you so much for coming on. I'll see you all soon. And again, as I said, if anyone would like a meal plan, just send me the message. And yeah, that's it. See you all later. Bye. TikTok. Goodbye. What is your Instagram name? My Instagram name is Owen McGinn123. So EOIN for Owen, MAGINN. So you'll see my spelling of up there. So Owen McGinn and then just 123. You'll just type in Owen McGinn. It'll come up on Instagram. So yeah, anyone looking at a meal plan, just send me a message and I'll sort you out. Thank you. Can't wait to see us all get results going into the big 2026. Boom. YouTube. Thank you very much for coming on. See you all later. Bye-bye.